Hello, everyone. We warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I'm your host, Patika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contributions they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small AV.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Today we have with us Mr. Monu, who is the founder and CEO of Diatos. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, hi, Vatika. Thank you for hosting me today. How are you doing?
I'm fine, also, sir. Okay, so before entering into the questions, tell us something about yourself and your professional role.
My name is Mono. I come from hardcore technical background. I have around 15 years of experience specialized in B2B, B2C, B2B2C, retail, e-commerce domains. I have worked in companies like Continental, Huawei, Galaxy, Sapien, clients like Siemens, Tesco, Virgin Wireless, Coach, to name few. Right now I'm working as a CEO of Diatos for past 3 years. I believe in investing and developing grassroots and budding talent, and I feel motivated around the team, and that's where I belong.
Right, sir. I'm very keen to know that how did this idea came into your mind of starting this particular business?
The idea was there always. It's several years now, and we wanted to disrupt IT in India and eventually across the globe. We believe in organic growth, where the change is not really for the money itself, but for the quality work. We also wanted to create a socio-economic impact by producing digital products that can help billions of people across the globe. We wish to build a global brand called Diatos, where Diatos becomes synonyms for quality, reliability, and trusted digital products and services.
That's really great, sir. Okay, so moving ahead, we know for a fact that starting anything has never been easy for anyone. So, what all were the challenges and the predicaments that you had to go through initially during the commencement of your business?
You're right, and organic, especially organic self-funded companies, always have several challenges. However, the challenges are actually motivating us to do better. The most challenging is, of course, the managing operational expenditure, especially when there is no backing support. However, the vision and the vision is so strong, and the willingness to do something for the people is so relevant. These challenges are become so simple and something manageable.
Right, sir. So, now I'd like you to tell something more about the product and services that Diatos offers to its customers.
We work in three lines of business. We have digital solutions and services. We have digital products. We have consulting. So, as part of digital solution and services, we develop softwares for our partners, and our partners are basically from startup to a billion-dollar company. As part of digital products, we develop products, digital products for end users, for the end customers. and digital products are basically funded by Diatos itself. We call it as innovation hub. And as part of these digital products, few of them are already in the MVP stage, where the pilot has been going on with some of our partners. To name few, we have E2E Hiring, which is end-to-end hiring platform. We have iRestaurant, which is on the restaurant management domain. We are planning to launch in India and Singapore this year. We have Hecto Commerce, which is more on the aggregator platform for e-commerce marketplaces like Flipkart, Amazon, GeoMart, etc. And we have something called Easy Vision, which is on traffic management. We have Airpred Go, which is on pet care. We have Agro Marketplace, which is on agriculture. So there are a bunch of products that are trying its luck in the market, but eventually the point is we want to do something good for the people, and when they probably use our product, they will be feel happy and secured and safe. So the third line of business is consulting business, where we help our partners finding the right talent. We help them sourcing profiles. We help them in technical interviews, and it's been so far. It's a great journey.
Right, sir. So now, since everybody has certain future plans for themselves, so what are your future plans with respect to your organization?
We Dietosian are basically started an initiative way back in January 2020, just before pandemic hit us. We call this initiative as Mission 2023. As part of this Mission 2023, we wanted to basically enhance, strengthen our operation by going aggressive expansion across the globe. We also wanted to increase our product lines by introducing new products to the market. We wanted to enhance our engineering practices. Recently, we started blocks into our capabilities. And also taking Dietos to the global platform. And as part of this initiative, we actually started our operation in Singapore as of December last year, and the next stop is US.
And we hope that all your future plans come true.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So moving ahead, you must be knowing about the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan prevailing in the country at the moment. So, what are your views on the campaign, and how is your organization working towards it?
All right, so self-reliant India. So of course I support it. I'm a proud Indian, and then of course an emotional Indian. We are helping through generating employments. We started with 2 person. Now within years we have 110 people, and well, we are also helping through taxation, participating in Startup India. We are also an MSME company, and we wish to grow 1,000 numbers by end of this financial year. And I think that's gonna help really on the employment side as well. However, having said that, right? So I'm not really sure how self-funded company like ours getting benefited in reality, because the experiences are not that great in this regard, though. One thing I can tell you for sure, when the feeling is so strong, the focus is so strong, we'll achieve this anyways. And if government support us, of course, it might help us to achieve it faster. But we are gonna show anyways that we achieved it.
First of all, congratulations on winning the Indian Achievers Award. I really want to know that what was the feeling when you came to know that you have won the Indian Achievers Award, and who all were the constant supporters in this journey of yours?
Uh, Firstly, I really thank you, Vatika, and also like to thank you, your selection panel, for choosing Dietos in the promising company category. Obviously, I was surprised, and I was also happy about the award. I've seen few felicitation in the past, and it was awesome. It was great. I actually tuned to those the past felicitation. but unfortunately this time around we could not have it due to pandemic situation. And to first of all, I would like to thank entire the Dietitian for getting this award. It is their constant support, round the clock hard working that goes into it to shape up what Dietitian is today. To name few, I also have my partners. I have my friends for several years who quit their job when they got to know that I have started a company, and our relationship goes back 12, 13 years. And they said, okay, Manu, you started a company. Okay, let's join. So I said, I can't pay you really too high salary because I'm a self-funded company. So they said, no, 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 don't worry about that. So I have Venkat who joined me, quitting his high pay salary job. I have Mallikarjun who again joined me, quitting his high paying job. We have Harish, we have Suma. So all these people supported us, me especially, and believe in me that there is something in us, and that craziness still continues. And I'm really thank you, my friends, and thank you to entire Dietosian. So your support. Without your support, probably I would have not able to survive. And as people say, 99.9% of the startup dies within the first year. And I'm very happy that we are in the third year. And by this time, we have also got four different awards from different renowned companies and institutions. So, yeah, thank you so much for this award.
Right, sir. So now, since we know a lot about your professional role, tell us something about your social contributions also.
Oh, well, this one is a special one. We have a committee called Diabetes CSR, which we call it the DCSR. So for past 2 years, we are running a mentorship program. Basically, we get people who wants to get trained from different colleges and institutes. So we give free mentorship and training. We also offer them internship program within our company, and then if they perform well, they also get converted into a full-time employee, right? So and there are actually bigger plans around this. We want to support education for needy people, which we supposed to start, but again, pandemic has actually stopped us doing it. But that's something it's immediately gonna happen once situation calm down. And there are a lot of exciting plans. The exciting I'm saying because this is something that motivate us to do something. And I know we are not a big company, but to help someone, needy people, to do our bit, you don't need to be big enough. You just need to be, happy doing it. And we are Dietosians are happy doing this kind of initiative. So I'm really exciting for a future to come in this regard.
That's really commendable, sir. Okay, so now before concluding this session, you know that IF is followed not only by mainstream organizations, but also those young minds who aspire to be like our achievers someday. So, what is that one message you'd like to give them?
Well, I said it before as well somewhere. I said keep it simple, both the dream and the target. The journey is really exciting, but it's not really easy. You'll feel like falling apart. So you feel demotivated. You'll be cursing yourself. Why the hell I have started this? It's always difficult and something very exciting. But then when you feel like very low and demotivated, remember that's when it means that you are doing good and you are on the right track. So you never lose anything by starting something of your own. Rather you get it. But remember, don't count it really on the revenue and the money part. Then you will probably a losing side. But startup never fails to me. It always gives you back something, either revenue, money, or lots of experiences, something you never experience in probably, holding a position in a company. So startup is always successful. And I would like to wish all the very best.
And that, I must say, sir, is a great piece of advice for all the emerging entrepreneurs. Thank you so much, sir, for joining with us today. It was pleasure talking to you, and we hope that you continue to inspire people of all ages forever. Thank you so much, sir.
So thank you so much, Vatika, and take care and stay safe.
Yeah, you too.